Hey girlfriends, happy Friday. It's Girl Talk here. We hope you had a great week. Today we are going to talk about some shopping and decorating with a budget for the holidays for Christmas.
Yeah. So I am Amy Mathewson.
And I'm Ashley Johnson.
And we are here with Girl Talk.
We want to kind of make a difference in people's lives and make you be the best person you can be and kind of encourage that in your life.
We're just talking about Girl Talk, just our daily life and what we have found works for us.
Yes. So we are going to talk about some tips that might help you guys and help us too with decorating, especially since I have a new house.
First-time homeowner here.
So I don't have any Christmas decorations whatsoever. And Riley is a huge Christmas person. So I'm kind of nervous that we're going to go all out. But maybe this can help me and Riley shop on a budget for Christmas decorations.
And I feel like, first of all, there's so many holidays. So the expenses can rack up really fast. Because, I mean, you've got Halloween and Thanksgiving and Christmas, which we just dealt with. But then you've got 4th of July, Memorial Day. I don't know. There's everything. Yeah. New Year's.
So Riley's like, let's just do little by little each year. And I was like, sure. But I'm like, Christmas, you need a Christmas tree.
Right, yeah.
I mean, that's the main part, the main decoration you get for Christmas. So.
Yeah. So, I mean, it is important, I think, to start with, like, what you need. You know, like, what is most important to you. So some people, like, a Christmas tree might not be that important. And
that's
so they
true.
would wait until they all go on sale. Because, you do have really great sales.
Right.
I bought a tree one time from Walmart, an artificial one, for $4. It was, after the season, and it was like one that was on display, and it literally had a $4 tag on it, and I like picked it up and walked out of the store with it. But I was a teacher, so I thought this is a perfect tree for next year.
That's awesome.
For $4.
But there are some Christmas trees on sale right now that I tried Riley. Well, someone gave us a tree, but he was like, hey, I don't know if all the pieces are there. So I was like, hey, if he doesn't know if all the pieces are there, he might as well just get a new one with pre-lit, all that. So there's like Old Time Pottery had some cheaper trees and Big Lots just for right now until later, we can get a fancier one or whatever. But
I did see a cute idea online where they took, like, if you, we always cut down our Christmas tree, okay, which is more expensive, but it's like a whole tradition, family day after Thanksgiving, go to the tree farm, blah, blah, blah. But you can also get, like, clippings from trees. So when we cut down our tree, there's always, like, some of the tree left, right? So my mom always cut those extra branches off, and we would take those extra branches home. So you can use those like as garland around the house. I was like, what
would you use it for? Cool.
But I did see someone actually took they made kind of like a Charlie Brown tree. So they took like a bucket and then took some branches, put some balls ornaments on it, and like that was their tree. And I thought, well, that would work if you're trying to get an after Christmas sale.
Right.
So you could do that.
That's true. We used to do Christmas tree shopping all the time. We used to always go and cut them down and everything. And then after that, we were just like, no. But we did it up until I was probably, I might be wrong, like junior high maybe. But we all went. It was a lot of fun.
It is so much fun.
But it was a mess because we have to sweep and vacuum and all the time. And I think it's when we got dogs too.
Yeah.
I think that was when it stopped actually because they were...
Cats are really crazy too with trees.
Ornaments.
And they'll sleep in the tree. I don't know if you've ever seen that before, but they are so crazy.
Yes.
Okay, so one of the biggest tips was like at the end of the season, look at your decor and plan it.
Right.
So, in like this year, especially for you, because you'll just be starting out, like what are you going to be looking for next year? So you can make that list to go off of.
I have that too. Like just go after. Like I don't know what it said. Like. Shop off season. Off season or clearance or whatever.
And when you do that, I think it's a good idea to stick to like the basic colors. Yeah. So like your Christmas ornaments are going to be on sale after season. But if you stick to like whatever your theme is, gold or silver, then you're not buying the bright green or the fuchsia hot pink. And then the next season they're not even in. So I thought it was a good idea to stick to a basic color, and you can find a lot of that at cheap stores, which I think we'll get to in a few minutes here. But making that list and then
sticking with it. I have that too. I'm like, just stick with it because I will go crazy. And I told you, Riley's a big Christmas person. I feel like he's gonna go. I'm gonna be like, no, Riley, it's gonna be flip flopped. We don't need that right now.
Yeah, we don't need all the blow ups in our front yard.
Yeah. No, I told him, I said, you cannot do any blow ups. None. That is not what, no.
But Christmas lights, like those always will go on
Yes.
sale. And I feel like even if you had enough, you can never have enough.
Right.
Because the next year some
what if
strand
one-
is going to be
yeah.
blown out.
Right.
So
And then
always
one goes
grab
out.
extra lights, extra ornaments. And there's so many things you can do with ornaments because they're cheap.
Right.
So I'm sure like in a
You can
classroom.
repurpose them or something,
Or decorate with them. Like I used to hang them on fishing line and like hang them in front of a window at different lengths.
Oh, that's
You know, so
cute.
that was like a really cheap decoration. Or you can put them on a garland.
That's
So like
cute.
you fill a vase with them, put them down a table runner. You know,
Right.
like there's so many other things you can do with the ornament than
right.
just the tree. And that's like a super easy way to decorate.
That's a good idea. And like there's another thing that I saw, like if this is probably what we're gonna do just because but like for anybody, like you just pick one room. Like you don't need
Yeah,
every room to
good
be
idea.
decorated. So just like my living room, because the living room, that big living room right when you walk in, like
Yeah.
everyone sees that when they walk in. So that's probably gonna be the main area that I'll just decorate this year.
Right.
So I'm like, just pick one room. Or I saw that like make your entrance of their house look like decorate it like holiday wise,
Yeah.
because then people walk in with that entrance of that. So it's not like
That's a great
it's
idea.
still a warm entrance walking
Yeah.
in holiday wise, but
But you don't have to have the Christmas
you
knickknacks
can
in
just-
every single room.
right.
That's
you can
a
do
great
wreath,
point.
You can do or whatever you get, whatever
Yeah.
you do. So I was like,
Well, the wreath too, if you cut down your trees, you can use that.
yeah.
The branch, you just tie a pretty bow on it and hang it on the front door
Yes,
upside
that's
down.
true.
So people do that.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
I've seen that.
So
Oh, look at that. See, I'm learning something new too. That's awesome.
pine cones. I don't know if
Okay.
you've ever decorated with pine cones, but if you if you can find a place, like walk through the woods and grab pine
Right.
cones, but you can
Right.
fill a vase with them, you can put them in the garland, put them on the tree, or you can even like paint the edges of them so it looks like there's like snow on it.
Right.
But that's super cheap because you can find pine cones.
We did
Anywhere.
a craft in high school or junior high and like cornerstones or whatever it was.
I'm
and
sure
we
it turned out
painted,
great,
I know,
too.
we painted the pine cones and put like a little jingle ball on the bottom of it, and
Oh,
my mom
cute.
still has it to this day,
Oh
and
my
it's an
goodness.
ornament. So I mean and it's still good, and it's
Yeah.
a real pine cone. So
Well,
I mean,
and
that's-
another idea too is like anything that the family passes down, you can use
Yes.
for decorations too.
Yes.
So even if you reach out to like a grandma or a great grandma and like, hey, do you have any Christmas decorations that you're willing to hand down to the
Right.
family? And like that could start you off for your
that's
first year
true.
too.
That's true. I
But
like
yeah,
that.
pine cones, you can definitely pick those up somewhere for free
Yes.
and do lots with them.
I know. And then like you said, repurpose thrift store fine. So even when
Yes.
they do hand you down those decorations, you could redo it or make it paint it or make it more
Right.
modern or whatever your
So
style
some
is at
specific
Christmas.
things to look for at the thrift store, like baskets. You can always
Yes.
fill a basket with ornaments or pine cones, like
You
whatever.
go to the dollar store for that. You
Yeah,
can do
true.
Big Lots. You can do a lot of
Mhm.
that stuff at the dollar
And then
store.
speaking of the thrift store though, like look at the dishes.
That's true.
So, I mean, as much as I use paper plates, which you can get those at the dollar store, but if you look for if you're doing a nice dinner for family, you can find pretty Christmas dishes in a thrift store throughout
That's
the season.
true.
And then it can just be all vintage, and you can use all different ones. They don't have to match.
Yeah, I like that.
And then picture frames, of course, that's always huge. Like keep your eye out for picture frames because you can find free downloads on Pinterest or online and print out pictures of Christmas. Sorry.
Oh.
Like a Christmas scene,
Yeah.
and then you can put those frames up in your
I've never
house.
thought about any of this stuff. Ah, I love it.
Yeah, just staying thrifty.
Yeah.
You don't want to spend your whole budget on
Exactly.
one season.
I wish I was more crafty because I would probably make more things like there was like I don't know how they do it, but like these groups of girls like got like a wooden circle and like painted half of it and like had welcome, but then had like the red and black checkered like bow
Cute.
with like little like they made it at home, and I'm like I wish I was like that, and I
Yeah.
couldn't. But again, like that's just taking things that you have and making
Right.
a lot
Well,
cheaper than
and that stuff will carry over too. Like if you're buying baskets at the thrift store, sorry, I can't talk. You can use those for Thanksgiving. You can use those for 4th of July. They can hold napkins and silverware
Right.
and stuff for a
Right.
picnic. And then the picture frames, you can always switch those out seasonally.
That's true.
So as long as you find a frame that you like,
Yeah.
you can always just switch the picture that's in it.
That's true.
I'm trying to think of what else was at the dollar store. Yard sales in the summer is another great place to keep an eye
Yes.
out for Christmas stuff.
We actually, now that you brought that up, I totally forgot about it. We do
Yeah.
have these little like poinsettia plants, but they're fake and they're like got like the pine stuff in it. It's really cute. We got them at a garage sale, and I'm like, so that was our first.
That's awesome.
little.
And poinsettias always go with
Yes.
Christmas, so it's not like those are going to be out of season next year. So that's awesome.
Yes, yard sales, garage sales are great.
Yeah,
for that too. I agree.
Candles or mason jars. There's like so much stuff you can do with a mason jar.
Yes.
I even saw one person, they said like you always have white sugar on hand, so you can put a little bit of white sugar inside your mason jar and then put a candle on top of it, and it looks like snow. The only thing is, like, if you have a problem with mice, it's probably not a good idea.
Oh yeah.
But obviously the person that recommended
idea.
that does not have trouble with mice. Yeah.
That's awesome.
But yeah,
That's
so
good. Yeah.
mason jars are always good. Okay, let's talk about the Target dollar spot.
Okay. Yeah. I mean,
That's like
that's
where your
the only
paycheck
reason
could
why
go.
you go to Target, right? I was like, what other reason do you
Which
go
I
to Target
really don't think
for?
anything in that aisle anymore is $1. I think it's
Yes.
all $3
Yes.
to $5. But
But still,
that's
there's
okay.
some good stuff that I like the Halloween stuff, but I never went back and got it. Like, and I got some of my bridal stuff there too. Bridal shower stuff there too.
They change stuff up, but they normally have like Christmas mugs or what I love too is like little crafts for kids to do.
Right.
Like if you stock up on those so that when kids come over on the
That's
holidays,
cute.
it's a lot of fun for them.
Even like mugs for gifts. Like if you get those mugs
yeah,
and
you're
stuff
right.
them like with the shower gel or hand sanitizer or whatever.
Yeah, and
it
they
is.
normally have like seasonal socks or like
Right,
something fun that you could
fuzzy,
put them in
fuzzy
there.
socks.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
good idea. And then they'll have like little signs, that say Merry Christmas or something. And we've used
Yeah.
a lot of those before throughout
Yes,
the house.
and they look nice. They look great.
Yeah, I mean they're not gonna last 100 years, but
Right.
you don't really need them to.
I'm like, that's probably what I'll do this year for right now
Yeah.
until because I love Kirkland's and I love all that. But oh my gosh,
That can be expensive.
yes. One of my friends got a cart full of like all her decorations in her house are from the dollar store.
That is so cool.
Yeah, and she snapped me, and I was like, oh my gosh, I need to go.
Yeah.
And I never made it out there, but yeah. So there's a lot of nice stuff.
Yeah, because you can get wrapping paper, which if you start Christmas shopping early,
Yes.
you can wrap your presents and use those as decorations.
That's true.
So you'd have those sitting around the house. But you can also get your, I wouldn't say fancy china, but they do have glassware
Yes,
at the dollar
yes,
store.
yes.
So you could get seasonal glassware from there. I'm trying to think of what else. They have a lot of stuff. Ornaments are always going to be there. They normally
Yes.
have pine cones there. I don't know. And then don't forget, like, glitter can go a long way.
Yes.
You can always like spray something down with glue and pour the glitter on it, and then
Right.
it looks amazing.
Right. That's true. That's what
I'm thinking of like deer
Yeah.
antlers or like anything that you find at the dollar store like that, even if it's not the right color.
This makes me so
You spray
excited.
paint it white.
Like, I'm so excited to decorate for Christmas now.
Yeah,
That's
You
awesome.
can do it cheap. It's a lot of
Yes.
fun. And then the next year you just add a few more, and the next year a few
Yes,
more.
That's what we're gonna plan to do.
Yeah, and then you
Yes.
did mention Big Lots. I think Big Lots is a good one
Yes.
if you have that in your area. Here we
Right.
do.
That's true.
But you can get throw pillows from there. You can get wreaths for the front door, ornaments again, trees.
That reminds me when you said pillows, LTD.
Don't
Have
even know.
you don't know LTD? It's like, okay, so it's magazines that have like they send them out to you, and it's all kinds of like items in there, and like the holiday ones they have like I got 2 throw pillows for $24, and they're
Wow.
super cute. Like I can post a picture of them.
Yeah.
But yeah, my mom like took a picture. She goes, "Hey, do you need Christmas pillows?" I said, "Yes," and they're really really cute, and they're only $12 each.
Are they where you can like take the cover off of them?
No, I don't think. I want to say no, but they even have like Christmas gifts in there too, like
That's really
stocking
cool.
stuffers you could get like for a good price.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm surprised you haven't heard of it.
I haven't.
Well,
But Hobby Lobby really gets a lot of
Yes.
fun pillow covers.
yes,
So if you just get the cheap pillows from
and I feel like everything's on
Amazon?
sale too. at
Yeah, you're
Hobby
right.
Lobby.
They're always like 50% off every
Right.
other weekend. Yeah.
But yeah, cheap love from Amazon, and then just switch out the covers.
That's what we
that's a
do
good
because we'll
idea.
have we have summer ones, we have fall ones, we have Christmas ones, and it's all the same pillow. We
Right.
just switched out the cover,
right.
and
That-
it looks cute and new.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. And then I saw that they used old Christmas sweaters.
To do
So,
what?
like, if you're in the Target dollar spot or if you're in the dollar store and they have, like, maybe a plain wooden Christmas tree
Okay.
and it's flat, you could take your old Christmas sweater,
You-
cut it to the right size, and then glue it on there. And then now you have this super cute Christmas tree. And it's like these old sweaters that you were going to get rid of anyways. Yeah. I was like, that's actually
a
a
really good idea.
Yeah, it was a cute idea. I did like that.
Because I do have I think I have 2 of them.
There you
I
go.
could totally do that.
Yeah.
I already have like a white mini Christmas tree that I could probably just do that with, because I'm probably never going to use it. Like put the ornaments on it. It's
Yeah.
a good idea.
Did you decorate for fall at all outside, like mums or pumpkins?
Yes, I did pumpkins and I did mums.
Okay.
And
We did this one year and it was really crazy. Have you ever spray painted a mum?
No.
So you could take like gold or I know, gold or silver spray paint, and you can just literally spray the whole mum. And it looks like a spray painted mum. But I mean, I don't know how to explain it. You'd have to like look it up and find a picture of it, or like just try it. Because what are you going to do with your mum? Just throw it away?
Right.
So
well, mine's dead right now. I have one that's alive and the other one's dead.
Which,
so.
I mean, when we did it, it was dead because it was frozen and it was winter. But you just take a can of spray paint the whole
so it looks
top
like
of the mum.
Christmassy.
Yeah. So then it's like shiny gold or shiny silver.
Yes, that's.
And then you didn't have to buy anything new for your front porch.
That looks cute. Yes.
Yeah. The pumpkin, you're at a loss on.
Yeah,
Sorry.
it's gonna rot.
Yeah, you can't do anything with that one. There's nothing to do with that one, but
yeah, no.
But it's fun. I think it's a lot of fun to decorate for the holidays.
Yes,
and
I'm excited.
Yeah, it is fun. Where to store it all? Don't talk to me about that.
I got lots of storage in my house.
Good. You can give us tips on how to store it all later.
Don't
Packing
say
it
I
up,
pack
taking
well.
it all down.
I just gotta smush it all in there. That's me. Riley's a packer. I'm just like, just
shove it in there.
Yes, then it's good to go till next year.
Oh, well, I cannot wait to see what you come up with this year. It's going to be fun.
I'm excited.
It is fun. But I think that's it. That's all the tips that I had. So hope you girlfriends have fun decorating for Christmas coming up, but the holidays. And if you have any tips of something that you've done that you found really cheap, drop them in the comments below so we can share it around. Yeah. Until next time, guys, have a good week. So I am Amy Mathewson.
And I'm Ashley Johnson.
And we are here with Girl Talk.
We want to kind of make a difference in people's lives and make you be the best person you can be and kind of encourage that in your life.
We're just talking about Girl Talk, just our daily life and what we have found works for us.
Yes.